Good evening, everyone, and today is day three of the Power BI 30 days course, and we are continuing from where we left yesterday. Okay, so right now there is a doubt I'm solving, which wherein the GP ratio is coming in million. Okay, and we want to bring it into percentage. Now, why it is coming in million? Because we had copied the format from the previous tabs, previous boxes. Now, what you need to do is you need to click on uh, format. Okay, so there is a brush on the right hand side. Yeah, so no, click on the second button.
This one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, click here.
Okay.
Okay, now click on the call out value. Right. Scroll down. Now see, the display unit is showing as millions. Okay,
Okay.
so instead of million, just say none. That's it.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so you can stop sharing and
Yes.
yeah, I will share it now. So any other doubt or any other thing you want to ask? Today we are going to look at more visuals, okay, and how to create some more visuals we are going to look. And those who are not able to complete it, complete the dashboard, do it today. So my Power BI is loading. Once it is ready, I'll just share my screen. Okay, so let me share my screen now. I hope my screen is visible to everyone. Okay, now this is what we had done yesterday. Till yesterday, we had done this. Correct? Now, today I'm going to go and take some basic uh, visuals, some more visuals. Okay. So we'll go to page one. We'll start afresh. We will start with a new page. And here we will say sales analysis. So now we are going for analysis. This is a KPI. So we just saw the numbers and all. We created some chart. There is some space over here. Okay. So you can utilize this space. We can utilize this space by bringing in some comparative chart. So let us take this fourth 100% stack column chart. Okay. So clustered column chart. This is called as a clustered column chart. Now, why it is called clustered? Because we can have two things over here. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the lot size. Okay. And along with the lot size in on the x-axis, on the y-axis, I'm going to put the sales. So we'll put sales on the y-axis, and along with the sales, I want to put the COGS also. So I'll put the COGS also. Okay, so we have put sales and COGS. We can add whatever field we want to add. So we can add profit also if you want to add. Okay, so how many bars, whatever you want to add, you can add. So x-axis, y-axis. Okay. Then we have legend. In the legend, uh, we can have country. Now, if we add too many things, it will spoil the show. So see what it is doing. I'm not adding anything to the legend right now. Okay. So now this chart is showing me three bars. One is for sales, another one is for COGS, third one is for uh, profit. Correct? So now large lot has the lowest sale. That is why you cannot even see a bar coming up. The small lot and the medium lot has almost equal sales, you can say. Now, if you see the all the other charts are formatted in a different manner. This is not formatted because we have created it now, new chart. So what we will do is we will select this one We will go to format printer and we will apply this formatting over here. Okay, so this will become like this. Now we don't want sum of, sum of, sum of. Okay, now there are two ways in which you can get rid of this sum of. So the easy way is to double click on this. Okay, as you double click, it will open the panel for you to remove the sum of. So we will just delete the sum of word from here. The other way is that in the title bar also, from here also you can delete. So sales, COGS and profit. This is what I want. Profit by lot size. Okay, so this is our heading. This is looking clean now. Now this one we can reduce a little bit so that we have some space for that. But what is the problem is this names become vertical now. So this is okay. So sales, COGS and profit by lot size. So now this sheet is complete. Now let us go to a new sheet and let us do the sales analysis here. So what we will do now is we will build a new chart. Now let me introduce you to the different visuals. So bar and column. So bar and column we have seen. Now in the bar you have stacked bar chart, you have stacked column chart, you have clustered column chart, clustered bar chart, and clustered column chart. Columns are verticals, bar are horizontal. Then we have 100% stack bar chart. Now what is the meaning of 100% stack bar chart? This is what we are going to see. And we will take one more visual. Okay. And we will take one 100% stack column chart. Sorry. 100% stack bar chart, 100% stack column chart. These two we are going to look at. Okay. And what we will do initially is we will name the charts that we are going to show because this will become your base. So we will say 100% stacked bar and column charts. So as you are doing, as I am doing, you also do the same thing. आप भी इसका नाम रख लीजिए 100% stack and column chart. Okay. We will also create a space to write on the top also. ठीक है? Because when you go to any sheet, you will be able to understand कि sheet में क्या है. ठीक है? So what we will do is we will create a title bar for this sheet. So I'm reducing the size of this and now we will select text box and we will put it on the top. Okay, and then you will type the same thing 100% stacked bar and column charts. Okay, we will increase the font size to let's say 32. We'll make it center, we'll make it bold. We can change the color as well. Okay, now there are other things as well in this, if you see, which is indent, bulleted list, and all these things. There's an insert link. If you want to insert any link to any website over here, when I click over here, it should go to any website. You can do that. So we will just say, let's say, I'm typing my YouTube channel name over here, youtube.com @Alok Sethi sir. Okay. And we will select this, go to insert link, and let's say, sorry, let me edit it. So after the HTTP, you'll run www dot and let's done. Now what will happen is when we are clicking on it, okay, when you click on it, it will not happen. Nothing will happen right now because it is not published. This Power BI report is not published. When we publish this, it will show the link will work. Okay. Or when you press control and click on it, then also the link will work. But it is linked. It is linked to this. So you can click on this and you will see that it will redirect you to this website. Okay. So can you see the YouTube opening? Can you see my channel? Is my screen visible to all? The entire screen is visible? Yes. So we have linked. Okay. Now those who have not subscribed, they can subscribe. Okay. So coming back to my uh, uh, Power BI. Okay. Now what you can do is what this is. I have shown you one more thing that we can create a hyperlink also. It is nothing but a hyperlink. Okay. So we can move it towards the left. Correct. Today, I will show you how to insert some buttons as well. Okay, navigation buttons. So we'll go to insert. In the insert, you will see the chart is there, more visuals is there. They are AI visuals. We'll be talking about it in the coming days. Paginated report also we will talk about. Okay, but right now I want you to insert the buttons. Okay, navigation button. So from this chart, suppose you want to go back to the previous. So we will have a back button, or maybe we can have a left arrow and a right arrow. So click on the left arrow. The left arrow will come. We will just put it here, and just after the left arrow, we'll put a right arrow also. Okay, left and right. Or what we can do is, I think that will look better, is we can have the title in the center, and then we can have both the arrows on the left and right. Make sense to everyone? Okay. So we have two arrows over here. One is pointing towards the left, one is pointing towards the right. But when you click on it, nothing will happen because we have to define what they should do. Now, what I want is when anyone click on the left button, it should go to the sales KPI and we'll create new page. Okay. And in the new next page, we will write line and area charts. Okay. So I'm creating one more page, line and area chart, line and area charts. So when I click on this, so when I click on it, you will see on the left hand side panel a button, format button panel has opened. Can you see that everyone? On the right hand side, a panel has opened format button. Now in the format button, you have title and all this thing because it is just a button. You will see button style. In the button style, the state is default, on hover, on press, disabled. We can do what we want to. So when we want to press it, someone should press it. Okay. Then what should happen when you press this button? You can have a text on also. So if we click on text on and we want to write, say, back. So the text should appear somewhere. Okay. And let it be increase the size. Let us click on the button again. So now with the button, you will see the back also. Let me reduce this. You will see the back. When I click on it, it is appearing. When I click on it, it is appearing. If I don't click, it will not appear. If you want on hover, it should appear. What we can do is we can again go to format, click on this button, select this button, again open the format button, and the title is on. So you can say navigate to previous sheet. Navigate, or let's say we will just say previous sheet, previous page. It is not sheet, it is page. Okay, previous page. So I've given this heading over here. Let us make it bold, और इसका थोड़ा background color लगा देते हैं, and we'll make it center. Okay, previous page. Okay, so I put a title. Now in the button style, instead of press, we will say hover. Okay, and here we can use a fill option also. If you say fill, you can choose a color and transparency to 100%. Okay, so we will add a color. Correct. So this now similar way, if you want to add a border, if you want to add a shadow, we can put it on off all these things. You know? So we can glow it. Okay. Now action. This is most important. We will click on action. In the action, what we want. So it should go to any page. So we'll say page navigation. Now which page you want
Hello,
to
sir.
go it
You're
to?
not
You want to
audible.
go it to sales KP.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. I, I think I got disconnected. I'm sharing my screen again. Is it visible? My screen is visible to everyone. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir. But your audio is like cracking sometimes.
Okay, okay. Just give me 1 minute. I'm just changing my network over here. Just give me 1 minute. So try creating the button, the left and right, and whatever settings I've done. Okay, am I audible now properly?
Yeah,
Okay,
now you're audible, sir.
okay. And is my screen also visible now?
Yeah, no, the
Okay.
things are better now.
Yes, yes. So I actually changed the network to Wi-Fi. I was using my hotspot earlier. Now, see what I was doing, I'll do it again. Okay, don't worry about it. So what I did is I created a button. I'll show you how I did, but let me show you whether it is working or not. So when you click on, when you cl- press the control key and click on it, it will take you to this sheet. Okay, I have come to my first sheet. Now, when I click on this, again, I've come back to my this sheet, navigation. Now, in this sheet, we want to create a navigator for, let's say, different pages. Okay. So, but there is no space over here. There is no space, and I don't want to disturb the arrangement also. Now, is there any way through which we can increase the size of the canvas? What do you think? आपको क्या लगता है ऐसा कोई तरीका होगा या नहीं होगा? होना चाहिए या नहीं होना चाहिए? My question is, can we increase the size of this canvas? Amit says yes. What about others? आज तो बहुत कम लोग हैं तो you should participate. My question is, can we increase the size of the canvas? Yes. Now how? No idea. Okay. But do you see an option over here on my right on the screen, right hand side? Do you see canvas settings? Okay. So when we click on canvas setting, the first setting is type. In the type, it is showing 16 by 9. And then there is the option of custom also. When you click on custom, it is showing the height, it is showing the width. Now I want to increase the width of this canvas. So instead of 1280, can we do 1420 over here? 1420 if I do. Okay. And do you see some extra space coming on the right hand side? I have increased the width of the canvas. I have created some extra space. Similarly, if you want to increase the height also from 720 to let's say 820, you will see some extra space below also. Okay, now I want to shift everything towards the right because I want my this thing to be on the left hand side. Now, if I do Control A, will I be able to select all the visuals? The answer is yes. You just select one visual and say Control A, it will select all the visual and then use the arrow key to shift them. Okay, so we have created a space on the top and on the left. Is it clear to everyone what I did? Are you all with me? इज इट क्लियर? हमने जगह बना ली है थोड़ी सी लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में और ऊपर. If you want me to repeat, you can type repeat R in the chat, or if it is clear, you can type C. Okay. But I think it is very clear. What we have to do is we clicked on format. In the format, we did canvas settings. In the canvas settings, we did to custom, and in the custom, this is my height and width. Now, vertical alignment, top or middle, you can say. Okay, so if you do middle, it will be middle line. It will say top, it will be top line like that. Now, one more important thing, if you want to add some color in the background of the canvas, we can do. If you want to insert any image in the background, you have a company logo or something which you want to bring it into the background, we can go to that. Now, first, let me show you color. So let's say we want to introduce this peach color over here, okay? And it is not showing this. When I reduce the transparency level, it will start showing the color, okay? Like that. If you increase the transparency level, the shade will become lighter, okay? But this is not looking good, correct? It is not looking good. Let us choose some other color. Now this blue color is also not looking good. You can go for any other color. Okay, let's go for this gray. Okay, now suppose I want to add a image also, and let's say I want to add this CA logo, and I select CA logo and I say open. Now this logo has come, but it is not appearing. It is saying new logo of ICI, but it is somewhere here hidden. Okay, so how can I make it appear? Now it is interesting thing. What I'm going to do now is really worth noticing. Okay, now see what I am doing. You will click on this, and here there will be in the format, there is the option of okay, here there is no option. Okay, format. Okay, now what you do, click on this option, these four boxes, one, two, three, four, all the four boxes we will select together. Now, when you see the format, in the format, there will be option of background. Let us select the first box, and when we go to the first box, we have title, subtitle, divider, spacing, okay, and go to properties. Yeah, in the properties, there used to be a background option over here where you can put on or put off the background. I'm just looking for that option. Yes. Okay, sorry. Go to the size and style. In the size and style, there is the option of background. You put it off. Okay, put it off. And visual border, make it on. Shadow, make it on. Okay. And the same effect we are going to do. So we will select this. We'll put the format printer, paste this format over here also, paste this format here also. So we are making this boxes look transparent. Okay. So the background, it will merge with the background of the previous thing. Okay. Now only the headers where I have given the color, it will look colorful. Otherwise, this background, the CA background is appearing. Okay. If we want to see the entire logo, okay, what we can do is we will have to manually shift the boxes and make space for the CA logo. Okay. Like this. But this is what I wanted to show. Fine. Now, I want to add a button. I wanted to show you how to add a button. Let's go to insert. This background thing is clear to everyone. We had inserted one logo. We had inserted one image. We had changed the color to gray. Okay. And all these, we have given shadings and all these things over here, right? This unit sold is also very big. We can reduce the size a little bit. So these all formatting things you can do as per the need. Okay. Now I want to add a navigation button. So let's say we want to add a button of next. Okay. So we will, or in the navigator also, page navigator. So now if we add a page navigator, it will directly allow us to go to any page. Okay. It is sales KPI. This is the page. When you click on this, it doesn't, it is giving the heading. Okay. I think, yeah, you have to press the control key and then click on it. It will take you to this page. Okay. And similarly, when you press control and this, it will take you to the next page. So this is a page navigator. Okay. And if you want to insert a button, and we can reduce the size of this navigator also. So we am reducing the size of this navigator. Suppose I want to insert a button separately, next right arrow. So this is the button I want to increase, put it here. Okay. Now, this should allow me to go to the next page. Yes. Okay. So we'll click on this. We will go to this and we will say action. And we'll put the action on. In the action, we want to take it to the next page. So we'll say page navigation. And the destination is 100% stack bar chart. Okay. And if you want to have the style on hover. Okay. Let's say on hover only. Okay. And if you want to have any fill or any color, you can add this. You can add a border. You can add a shadow. Okay, we can remove the fill from here. If you want to add a glow color also, you can decide. I want it to be, let's say, this one. Okay, so this is it. Now, when you hover over it, see the color is also changing. Okay, when you hover, the color is also changing. So when you press Control and click, it will go to the next. When you press Control and this, it will come back to this. Okay. Now let's work on this stack column and bar column chart. We can insert one more arrow over here, a right arrow. We can increase the size of this. Now I don't want to repeat the steps. Okay. So what I'll do is I will just select this one and again format printer and apply it over here. So a concept that you learn once, You can apply it everywhere. Okay, so you can see next page, previous page and next page. But what has happened, this the arrow has changed. Now we cannot do that, will be the drawback of using the button, but it will change the button, so we will not do this. We'll have to do
Sir,
it.
can we use the format painter from sales KPI page?
Haha, we can use that. Correct. So yes, we can select this. Okay. Select this, use the format printer, and go to this page. But I deleted that arrow. Okay, first let me bring the arrow again. Button, right button. This has come over here. Let me put it over here. Let me go to sales KPI. Select this. Go to home, format printer, come to the next sheet, put it over. Yeah, nice suggestion. Thank you. But the title is not coming over here. That we can do manually. So title on, and in the title we can see next page, because here we had not put the title, so it is okay. And then you can have a background color for the title, make it bigger, bold, and all these things. Okay. Now let us understand these two visuals. Let us understand these two visuals, which is stack bar chart and stack column chart. Now in the stack bar chart, when you click on this, this is where you have to put the data. So on the y-axis, I am taking country. Okay. On the x-axis, I am taking sales. Now what do you see? Do you see all the bars of same length? Why they are coming equal size, all the bars? Because that is why it is called 100% stack bar chart. Now, what is the need? Why we have to use this when all the bars are of same size? The purpose is to do analysis of as let's say if the sales are 100%, then how they are distributed among various segments or all these things. So in the legend we have to add something, and let's say in the legend I want to add the segment. Now you will understand what is the purpose of adding the 100% stack bar chart. Okay, now what does these different colors tell us? Anyone? Let me add the data labels also. Now what is this telling us?
Profit another country wise profit.
Huh? You can try. See, there is no point, there is no harm in trying.
Country-wise segment allocation.
Exactly. Country-wise segment allocation. Okay, from in USA, 32% of the sales is coming from government segment, 45% is coming from small business, and very minimum percent, we cannot see the percentage even here. It is coming from channel partners. So these colors are showing, this is shown over here. If you want to increase the size of this, we can increase the size from here. We can make it bold. Okay, like this. Now I don't want to have this country, so you can put off the title. जो भी आपको नहीं चाहिए ना, on off is the buttons, है ना? We want to increase the size, we want to increase the color, or change the color. We can do from the format option. Correct? Now in this also we don't want sum of, so we will remove sum of. We will just put sales by country and segment, and you can format it in whatsoever way you want. Is it clear to all? Now, same thing we will do over here also. So here I'm going to take some different data. So we will take, okay, we will take country on the x-axis. On the y-axis, I am going to take the sales. Okay, it is again showing 100% sales. Now in the legend, I will take product.
Right.
We will take product.
I mean,
Okay. And what we can do is we can go to format. Sorry, we can click on this visual, go to format, and then add the data labels. So it will show the percentage. And we can put the same formatting. So this and copy paste. So now remove the sum of, and you should see the sales by sum. Make sense, everyone? तो आपको ये पता चल जाएगा किस प्रोडक्ट से कितना रेवेन्यू है। जैसे मैक्सिको है, मैक्सिको में पैसियो इज द हाईएस्ट सेलिंग प्रोडक्ट, और बाकी सारे प्रोडक्ट के कंपैरिजन में भी पैसियो इज अ गुड हैविंग कंट्रीब्यूटर टू द सेल्स, हाईएस्ट कंट्रीब्यूटर टू द सेल्स। नाउ कैन वी अरेंज दीज ब्लॉक्स के ऊपर, सबसे ऊपर ये आ जाए जो सबसे हाईएस्ट है, कैन वी अरेंज देम, सॉर्ट देम? व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
I guess there is a format option available, so we can
देयर इज अ,
see the format option is available, so we can
वेयर See, it has show data points as a table, show as table, new visual calculation, include, exclude, summarize, copy, format.
in this format. Yeah,
Yeah, so if you go to format, it is showing the same thing only. This is the only format thing, right? Now in the format, when I go to y-axis, in the y-axis, it is showing me minimum, maximum, invert range. If I say invert range, now here the range has changed. Okay. So it is showing 0 to 100, उल्टा हो गया ये invert range में, ठीक है?
it's ascending and descending. Right.
हाँ, so ascending and descending order is not coming over here.
Hmm.
Now we don't have any option of ascending and descending. In the column, the color border, if you want to put a border in the column, layout, if you want to change. See here in the layout, sort by value. Let me put it on. Now, whatever I was asking, is it okay? Is it now happening? जो मैं आपसे पूछ रहा था हो रहा है ना?
Even we can reverse the order also.
हाँ?
Could you just click on reverse order above one? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we can have the reverse order as well, right?
Okay.
This is
Yeah.
looking
So
better.
it's
Same
hmm,
thing we can apply to this chart also. Now, if we select this and put a format printer and we'll click here, same thing will appear over here also. So you have to explore, we have to explore the options. Okay. Everything
yeah,
is possible.
exactly.
We have to just explore the options
Hmm.
where they are. And that is why Power BI, although being a easy tool, it becomes very difficult because there are so many permutation and combination you can do in Power BI. We need to just keep on exploring things, and a lot of things is there in the store. Sum of sales I don't want, so I double click on this and I'll just put off the title. Okay, so now we can see this. So these are the two visuals. Let us go to the next one. And now I'm introducing the concept of line charts. This is the most used visual, line and area. Now, can anyone tell me when to use a line chart?
For presentation, some nice data.
Hey, what kind of data we should have to give a line chart?
To show the growth over a period of time, you see.
Yeah,
Okay. Can I say we can use it when we want to see a trend?
Trend.
When a
yeah,
trend comes
train
by,
for the particular period.
correct. When we have date, when we have a date in the data, or month in the data, or quarter or year, then we can see a trend over a period of time. Okay, and then we should use a line chart. So on the left hand side, I'm putting the line chart. On the right hand side, I'll put a area chart. Okay, both are similar, but still different also. So we'll take a group of two charts and we'll do the comparison and study. Once all the visuals are completely understood, then we will go and build a dashboard in that order we will go. Correct. So there is a logical learning. Now, suppose I
Yeah.
want to copy. So each time I don't want to waste time in doing this. We can copy this title over here and paste it. Okay. Or what you can do is instead is what I will suggest that you should do is we can copy this page. We can create a duplicate copy of this page. Okay. And we can change the name here. We can say line and area chart charts. Copy the same and double click on this. Paste it over here. Okay. And go to the last one, click on this format printer, copy it, copy the format, and again paste it over here. I think it did not work. But anyways, so you can do a copy pasting thing over here and it will work. So as to save time. Okay. We don't want to insert any hyperlink, line and area charts. Okay. Now see, we want the same information. What we can do is we can just select a line chart over here. Line chart. Okay, but does it make any sense? Now tell me, is it making any sense over here? There are different countries. It has given a line chart, but it is not making any sense. So what we will do is, and same also, this also we will put into a line chart. These are so different lines, but there is no connector between them. So what we will do, we will go to the data. On the x-axis, what should I take? Tell me. We should take year. Okay, so if we take year, it will take only 2013 and 2014. If along with year I'll take the quarter also, it will show me quarter wise. So the data starts from July 13, July, October 13, June, January 14, April 14, June, July 14, and October 14. It is showing the data like this. Now you can study the trend with the numbers. If we select month also, it will be much more deeper. If we select day also, it will be very clumsy. Okay, so the day will be like this, but we don't want to put the day. We will put the months. We will remove the day. Along with the year, I will add the quarter. Okay, so this is one chart. Now, if you say format printer, paste it over here. Here, it will not, it will only format it will only change the formatting, but not the data. So we will add the data manually. So we will add here year and month or quarter. Now, whatsoever you select in the legend, it will appear. Okay, if you don't select anything, it will just show one thing. So it is sales by country. So now it is showing total sales. Okay, for quarter wise. Just give me 1 minute. Hello. Yeah. Okay. So if we don't add anything to the legend also, see it is showing the same chart because it is showing the sales for the quarter. The sales increased from 4.5 million to in quarter three to 29 million. Okay. If you want to add a profit also, how the profits are doing. So along the sales, we can have the profit as well. Okay. But I want to go deeper and I want to see the country by sales. In the legend, I can put the country. So it will show me different lines. Each line will represent a country. Okay, but it will not make any sense, right? So what we will do is I'll show you something better, a better option. You select this chart and in the multiple small multiples, we'll put country. So now this is showing me country-wise charts. Canada, France, Mexico, Germany, and USA. Okay. So it is showing two lines. One is the sales line, other one is the profit line. And when you want to go deeper,
Sir,
uh,
can you please repeat this?
yeah, sure. So what I did is, let me remove everything. So what I did, this is the blank. I selected the line chart. Okay. So in the line chart, we'll put one element. Okay. Let me remove everything. So this is the blank line chart. On the x-axis, I am putting the year and let's say the quarters. Year and quarter. Only two things I'm taking on the x-axis. On the y-axis, we will select sales. So what do we see right now is a quarter-wise sales. Is it clear? Quarter-wise sales. Now, we can have multiple lines. We can have multiple axes. So it is only showing sales right now. Now, I want to add along with the sales line, I want to add the profit line also. So let's select profit. So it is showing one more parallel line, which is a profit line. Okay, it is also showing one more parallel line. Along with the sales line, there's a parallel line, which is a profit line. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in the legend, now what is the meaning of legend and what is the meaning of small multiples? If anything I add in the legend, it will further distribute the lines into multiple things based on the legend. Okay, let me show you something. Now, let me add lot size into legend. In the legend, let me put lot size. Or let's say, okay, can you check if something is happening when you're putting anything in legend? Now, if I add something into small multiples, if I put country into small multiples, what it will do, it will duplicate, triplicate the chart into different countries. It will create different charts for different countries. This is called a small multiple. Is it clear?
Yeah, but why legend is not coming? There is
Why
issue
legend is
for the
not
legend.
coming? I am also wondering for that only. Legend should come. Just give me a.
Hello.
Yeah, I am just putting legend again. Okay. So see, now the legend has come. Correct? Legend comes only when we have one axis. If we give two axes, it will not come. Okay, so you have to have only one axis for the legend to show. So I put countries now, it is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Okay. If I put the lot size into legend, it will show 3 lines. So you can understand that this blue line, that is the large lot, is having very small sales. The small lot is having a second highest sale, and the higher la medium loss has got the highest sales till January 14, then it declined, then it increased. Now, what is this tool tip? Tool tip may you can add multiple things. When you hover over it, when you hover over the line, it shows the medium lot and small lot, the sales. Okay. Now, if you want to add some data, let's say units sold also you want to see. So we can add units sold, or we want to see the GP ratio also. We can add the GP ratio also. Now, what happens is when you go to this line, so it will show you all these things. The units sold, the GP ratio, and all these things. But GP ratio is coming in sales, some. We don't want that. So in the GP ratio, instead of sum, we can just say average. So when you over any on any point, it will show you for all the three, what is the sales, what is the unit sold, what is the GP ratio, all these things you'll be able to see. When you say drill up, it will just change the year. When you drill down, go to the next level. So quarter. If you further go down, it will go to months. If you have added the months, then only. So if I go to x-axis and I add the months as well, it will allow me to go deeper. Okay, so now I go to the next level. So it will show me month-wise sales. Does it make sense to everyone? Now, can we make it dynamic? Okay, can we make it dynamic? Yes. So to make anything dynamic, we can insert the slicer. So let us put a slicer for the country. We will add the country into the slicer. So let us add country over here. Now, when I click on Germany, this entire chart will be of Germany. When I click on Canada, it will be of Canada. When I click on Mexico, it will be on Mexico, USA, USA. So we can convert any chart into a dynamic chart if we add slicers to it. And you can have multiple slicers on one page. So you copy this slicer, paste it multiple times, and you can have different values put in different slicers. It all depends on what you want to see. So in one, I can add maybe the product. In this, I can add the segment. Okay. Now you have various parameters on which you can uh, vouch for your data, or you can present your data. So suppose I want to see channel partners, I can see the channel partner only. I want to see compare channel partner and government both. Then here in the three dots, sorry, here in this, you have to allow multiple selection. Okay. So you have to change the slicer setting. In the slicer setting, there is the option of selection, and you have to add multi-select or single select. So if you say select single select, it will turn into a radio button. Only one thing will appear. You can select only one. But if you want to have the multi-select on, So the multi-select will be here. Now you will be able to select multiple items, or you can select all also. So it is showing all the options. I want to select only two. I can select two. Okay. So you can select all and then uncheck whatever you don't want. Is it clear to all? Okay. So I think we will end this session over here today. Okay. I'll just summarize what I did, what I covered. We covered how to create a stack bar chart and column chart. Stack bar chart, 100% stack bar chart and column chart shows the breakup of sales here by segment and here by product. Then we also sorted the axis so as to see the highest to lowest in that order. And that we could do by going to the format options. Yeah, on the x-axis we had seen that option. Okay, in the columns, I guess, in the layout. So you have to keep on revising to remember all these things. Even I forget sometimes when I don't use Power BI for a long time. Yeah, it is natural. सर ये किसी के साथ भी हो
Yeah,
सकता है. ऐसा नहीं है
this
कि
is
आई
also.
एम आई एम ट्रेनर तो उससे पहले मैं इंसान हूँ तो मुझसे भी गलतियां होती है. आई ऑल्सो फॉरगेट थिंग्स and I don't have anything in hiding all these things or not admitting it. Anyone can forget anything, तो सबको revise करना जरूरी है. And this is what I would like to say कि you keep revising things and keep practicing. जितना आप practice करोगे जब आपको time मिले तो time दीजिए इसको है ना. You will remember and learn fast. So keep practicing and keep following. Okay, so I'll stop this session over here. I have another session at 8:30. That is a international training session for a delegate. So we'll stop
So,
it.
so what's the location of the files are where the files are saved?
Okay, so see, I'll share my screen again to answer this question.
Okay.
Now, when we click on save button, okay, when you want to see, when you click on save, it will get saved. If you but you want to see where it is getting saved, so what you can do is you can go to save as.
Yeah.
It will show you where it is saved, basically where you have saved. Suppose I've saved it on desktop. So when I click on desktop, it will go to my desktop folder. Okay, and this is the file name. So today I will make it 10. Okay. So I will have one file with the name 9th January and one more file will be there for 10th January and now it will get saved on my desktop. Okay. So when I close this and I open my desktop, I will see the file here, sales report. This is 9th January, this is 10th January. When I click on this, it will open the Power BI and it will open the same file which I have worked on. Okay. Now, as we progress in this learning Power BI, I will show you if you take a paid version or subscription, we can upload it on the Google Drive also. We can create a link and without opening Power BI, we can work on it. But that I will cover in the next week. Once we have understood the things, I have a paid account. I will log into my account and I'll show it to you. I've already logged in. Okay. So now when I click on share, I will be able to share my file through a link. Let me do that. So I have to upload. So this will take a while. Okay. It will save your file to OneDrive. Now, what is OneDrive?
So, sir, how
OneDrive.
we can access this file which you are sharing? Sir?
Sorry, sir.
So how we can access this file?
This file which I am working on,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will put it in the group. In our group, which I have added you, I will put that working file in the group.
Okay.
for everyone to see. Now see, it is generating a link. Okay, I will share this link. Now if I copy this link, okay, I have put my mail address. Okay, now it will send a mail to some